Check, check. 1, 2. Check, check. 1, 2. Check. Check, check. 1, 2. Oh, let's see here. I done changed some. Check, check, check. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, let's keep it going. All right. Okay, so it's Halloween, man. Halloween day, Halloween noon. And it's kind of exciting. The kids are excited. You know, they're already dressed up, or they figuring out their costume, their favorite little thing to wear, how they're gonna do, where they're gonna start. That's what it's all about, man. Let's see, what is this? Hey, man, I'm still figuring some things out, so y'all have to bear with me. Before too long, I'm gonna know what I'm doing, so that's always a good thing. Progress, right? So let's try this screen share, because I wanted to go into some of the things that the town of Chapel Hill wanted to make sure people kind of understand. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to read it from here a little bit and do what I can do. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. Chapel Hill manages Homegrown Halloween on Franklin Street to keep it small, safe, and with a local emphasis. I remember that because I used to run the streets of Chapel Hill back when I was in high school a little bit. You know, I didn't really get out there too much, but on Halloween, it was always something special, you know. So costumes and creativity showcase the best of the spontaneous crowd gathering that occurs each year on Franklin Street. Extremely large crowd sizes in years past have required public safety strategies. On this night, Tuesday, October 31st, we restrict traffic into downtown, employ just less than 200 public safety officers, and establish alcohol checkpoints. The town of Chapel Hill observes Halloween only on October 31st and does not deviate from the celebration date, no matter what day of the week it falls. Okay, so that's good. You know, awesome. Here for my community partner. Oops, did I just do something wrong? All right. So let's scroll down here. The following graphics may be used to illustrate articles about Halloween in Chapel Hill. Each is available as a high-resolution image, which should be editable for use on websites in video or in newsprint. Click on the photo to view and download the larger image. So I guess there's a place where they have a bunch of images that you can look at. So let's look at the street closures, because that's going to be important. It's going to begin at 8 p.m. Some downtown streets will be closed to vehicular traffic. So if all right, so yeah, I know these roads. Let's go. Okay, so Franklin Street is going to go from Raleigh Street to Church Street. So that's down all the way down past Cayo, all the way up to, let's say, up to the big high rise uh, hotel. I apologize for not remembering the name, but it's right there at the corner where 23 used to be. I don't know what it's called there now, but so this is Columbia Street from Rosemary Street to South Street. So Rosemary Street. It's right there at the title and the the parking deck all the way up to, I guess, right up there where the Carolina Inn is. Okay, northbound traffic on South Columbia Street will be detoured west onto Macaulay Street. Okay. All right, so you're gonna have to go up and around. So Henderson Street closure from East Rosemary Street to East Franklin Street. So Henderson, okay. So Henderson, that's like right over there by the courthouse. East Rosemary to East Franklin. Okay, so that street, that little strip's gonna be closed. Church Street down there, southbound from West Rosemary Street to West Franklin. So that strip's gonna be closed right in there. You know, in between Franklin and Rosemary, pretty much. That's what they're saying. Robertson Lane, Pickard Lane, South Road from South Columbia Street to Raleigh Street. So South Columbia to Raleigh. Okay, so they cutting off all the strips in between. I remember one year I had to work on a Sunday and Halloween, and I couldn't get in, so I had to turn around, and I apologize for that because I didn't know and they didn't know, and you know it was like it was a bad night because I was looking forward to performing. So Cameron Avenue, South Columbia Street to Raleigh Street. Stadium Drive is going to be down from 5 p.m. to 1:30. Skipper Bowles Drive, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. So residential streets near downtown will be closed except to residents of those streets and their guests. Officers and their event staff will be on hand to guide visitors to the entry points. There'll be limited parking available in town lots close to downtown. There'll be no places for charter buses to drop off or pick up passengers. So if you're trying to come in anywhere, you're gonna have to walk. I used to walk all the way from where's Foxcroft to like Franklin when I was younger, you know. So it can be done. You can still get there if you have the will and if you feel like walking. Vehicles that are illegally parked will be ticketed and towed with a minimum recovery cost of $140 plus the cost of the ticket. Media vehicles will not be allowed to park inside the closed perimeter. Prohibited items. Town ordinances and state statutes prohibit the following items in the closed area. Unlicensed drones. For more information, visit FAA.gov with all that. Alcoholic beverages, weapons, glass bottles, paint, fireworks and explosives, flammable substances, animals, coolers. So items even as part of a costume which can be used as a weapon or could reasonably be mistaken as weapons will be confiscated. This includes items made of wood, metal, cardboard, or hard plastic. Yeah, man, because, you know, I can understand that. It's a little bit funny these days. Chapel Hill Transit and Safe Ride buses. Chapel Hill Transit will adjust some routes and schedules to accommodate the Halloween celebration on Franklin Street. The following schedule modifications will be in effect. Okay. CW, CM, D, F, G, J, and S, and you Easy Riders. And go to the website townofchapelhill.org and you can find this information. Safe Ride bus will operate from 11 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. as Franklin Street reopens. Safe Ride is a service funded by the UNC Chapel Hill Student Government for the safety of students. For information on routes and schedules, townofchapelhill.org, Town Hall, Department, Services, Transit, Safe Ride Program, okay? And there was slashes in there, you know. Please be advised that due to road closures and traffic pattern changes, Chapel Hill Transit may be unable to operate published schedules for these routes. The delays will also impact next bus predictions. There will be no bus shuttles operating from park and ride lots to the Halloween celebrations. Okay, downtown residents. Yeah. Wow, they go into some of the numbers, man. This is awesome. This is what I was looking for. Whoa. I'm looking at the money, man. They got to spend money, y'all. They spending money to host this for you guys. So I hope you appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure they enjoy having you. Just try not to get a little bit too out of hand. So the town of Chapel will make every effort to keep people who are attending the event from parking in your neighborhood. Access to your neighborhood will be limited to barricades and police personnel at the roads leading into your neighborhood. This will begin early in the evening. Residents of the neighborhood will be able to drive in and out of the enclosed area. Tell the officer at the barricade where you live. Your guests will also be able to enter and leave. They will need to tell the officer at the barricade exactly where they are going. Illegal parked vehicles, even of residents' guests, will be ticketed and towed. Traffic will be congested and getting past the barricades may be a slow process. We recommend that you plan accordingly. Now look at these sizes, man. Okay, so in 2010, it was 35,000. I remember, man, I feel like these numbers are low for some reason. I remember one year it was like 45 to 50. I remember somebody saying 75,000 people. What year was that, man? Because I don't see that kind of number, and these are the statistics, you know, so I'm gonna have to go by that. But I'm just, you know, or maybe that was a national championship title night. It could have been that night. I don't know. I may be getting my nights mixed up. Excuse me. So 2010, it was like 35,000 people, and that was $191,000. 27,000 the next year, and 180. So let's see, 35. So it's like the 40,000. Okay, so that was in 2015. That's the highest one on here. It's like $197,498. Wow. Okay. Halloween EMS calls 674-53 and 2 needed further treatment. Wow. Alcohol related 79 in 2014 and 29 transported to UNC for further. So these numbers include reports for the closed off portion of Franklin Street and the surrounding areas during the Homegrown Halloween event. Okay. Wow. Almost seems like something. You ever said 2014, 3 years ago? All right, so yeah, man, it was always a good time, man. So just be vigilant, be careful. I don't want this to go too long, but this is D-Train, or KJ D-Train, or KJ. Here's my Twitter is KJ_D-Train, and you can reach me there, or you can find out when I'm going to be doing these live streams again. Thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to get some of that, you know, some of the business, some of the some of the housekeeping or house cleaning, some of the officials straight, so that everybody kind of knows what's up. And it's going to be a fun night. I know it's going to be a lot of fun. I want you to go out there, peep game, and see what's out there. And in light of everything that's going on these days, man, just don't touch unless everybody's good with being Philly. It's just have fun. But it's all good. Make sure it's all good with everybody. So on that note, checking out. Peace. Have a good afternoon. Later.